Greetings, this is Ron Smalik, and I am here with a special guest today.
KingLau3, hi.
This is KingLau3, the winner of my Minecraft Community Dropper Challenge. And we're going to play a couple of the drops for you, and we're going to record it and have some fun.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, I guess first off, congrats for winning the competition.
Yeah, thank you.
Your drop was called, what was your drop called? I'll let you say.
Path of Stars, A Fallen Angel.
Path of Stars, A Fallen Angel. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, why don't I'm just going to go ahead and follow you, and I'll let you try to figure out what we're supposed to do first in this compilation.
Yeah, I already had a sneak peek, so I think I know.
All right.
All right.
And this is called the library, so I basically compiled 49 of the maps from different drop creators, as well as one special final map after the end that I will leave as a surprise.
All right.
So you start off with a drop to get down to the big book of drops here. Now there's 7 mine carts that can take you to different sections of the library, and I'll let you figure out which one you prefer to try first.
The other ones are around the back?
Yep.
All right. Literature, architecture, technology, science.
And I basically tried to use the Dewey Decimal System to actually group the drops into what they really should be classified as. So I had to take a little bit of artistic leeway with some of them, but
Is this a pencil?
yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, I actually needed to hide some redstone underneath the floor, so I had to put some books and pencils and things there.
Oh, it's a nice addition. All right. Go with history.
All right. Ooh, I took too many minecarts, but that's all right. Now, hopefully the climb. I hope a lot of people are going to be able to just fly right up.
Yeah.
But if not, I kind of got this minecart idea from Bigger, and I like it because you can just hold down the button and go to the top. But I know some people have trouble; they kind of fall halfway down.
Oh yeah.
And the minecarts can get knocked out of place. But I was afraid to put in like a water elevator or like a zipper because they can get broken so easily. Now, can I ask you what part of the world you're in?
I live in Holland.
Okay. Whoop. There you go.
Yeah, got it.
It looks pretty funny on multiplayer. All right. So we went into what, history? Yep, we went into history.
Drop of
And do we want to use the beds? We may end up dying, so
yeah,
we probably should. All right, so this one is Drop of the Pirate by Occasion.
Sounds good.
I'm actually gonna play it with F1 turned off, but I'm just gonna stand and I'll let you do the honors of hitting the button.
Ah.
Did you make it?
Nope.
Oh no.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this one I found if you just avoid the drop entirely, you'll do fine. Just kind of avoid the ship, I should say.
All right.
Oh, darn.
Where do I have to go?
Okay, right over this way. Oh, there's a bunch of sheep. You would not believe how much trouble I had with the mine carts because some of them were broken, some of them were not. And so I was doing I did like a kill all to get rid of them and then replace them. And then I realized that got rid of some people's villagers, so I had to reset the map, and then I had to go in and basically delete this, under all 49 drops, just delete this thing so that all the minecarts would fall into the void, and then copy and paste a working minecart elevator 49 times. And I messed up once, so I had to redo it like at least 2.5 times. So
Uh,
it was
it was a bit.
huge.
Was the pain?
Oh, it was a huge pain.
Minecraft World by the Burn Boss.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you can make it past those bars, then that's the hardest part of this one.
Yeah, bar's very tricky.
Yeah, I tried to sort of judge how hard they were, and
Oh,
oh, I did
again.
I didn't make that part. I didn't make that part of the score, but I tried to order them by hardness when I put them in here. So like this one has sort of two main obstacles, whereas the one before it just had one.
Yeah,
The other funny thing that happened is some people used fence gates that were either like open or closed on purpose.
yeah.
And because I was basically rotating the drops to go, out from the center,
Uh-huh.
sometimes when I pasted the world in, it was it turned all the gates. Oh, you almost made
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So do you want to share a little bit about the inspiration for your drop?
Yeah. I was looking at the some posts that the other people made on the forums,
Uh huh.
and I saw the Cold Fusion Gaming's, and that's I got the inspiration for the planets,
Oh
the
yeah.
first part. Um, yeah, and then it's basically I wrote story, and then I thought of a way that I could represent the story,
Hmm.
and I made the angel that falls from the planets to the earth.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it
cool.
really.
I think the thing that I like the most about it is because it actually feels like three drops in one. Because you sort of have the dark space, and then you have the cloud space, and then you have the forest,
Yeah,
and they all have a substantial drop. It's not just like a 10 block drop. They all feel like they have motion to them, and the story bits and the little bit of special effect in there. I just thought it was very very well rounded, very good use of space, meaning like the width and the height of the
yeah.
dropper. Uh, it when I was actually scoring, I was getting worried because there were so many maps all getting like similar scores, and then when I got to yours, it just clearly came out on top. So it's very nice.
I was wondering if you did my drop before research.
Actually, yours was one of the last ones that got scored. Not for any particular reason. Just happened to be last because I had categorized them into the different groupings first, and the group that with yours in it just happened to be last. It wasn't any. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah, um, yeah. I was already the drops that some people made on the. I saw the screenshots,
Hmm.
and for example, Thistlehoofs. It looked truly amazing,
Yeah.
and I was uh, not thinking that I would even win.
Well, there's some really good builds, but to be honest, like the visual part, it only accounts for a certain portion of the score. There's quite a bit of score just for the technique and for the having more aspects to it than just one fall.
Yeah,
A couple of the drops they look really good, but there's just one fall, and that's all that you do. And it's sort of like, well, anyone could do that one. Oh,
the I saw this one on your live stream.
yeah,
Um, um, I was the last part, the small shaft. It's really hard.
I know there's a point where it's only 1 block wide, and
Yeah,
even on single player, it's pretty tough. I was able to get into the mouth several times, but oh, there we go.
Yeah, me too. Ah,
Oh, and now we've littered the ground with mine carts. One thing that I was thinking of doing is having at the end of each level to collect a book, and then at the end of oh, almost you almost made it. And
yeah,
then at the end of each wing would be you have to create a bookshelf out of all the books, so you have to actually like survive and carry them through. But then I realized that there's some places where you can die and lose the book.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like the detail with the creeper new
Yeah, I
blocks.
agree. I agree. So you are also a custom map maker. Do you want to tell us about what map you've made?
Uh, till now, I've only made one
Okay.
map. It's basically a puzzle parkour map. Um, yeah, it's called Levels, and yeah, I made it back in the day when just 1.8 just came
Yep.
out,
Yep.
and I had to do a lot of work because of the new updates. Yeah, you've played
I
it. Yeah, I've asked you to play for the to rate it.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I was you I never know what I'm going to get when I see a map that's called like puzzle parkour. And
Yeah.
I was very pleasantly surprised with a lot of the elements in it. And then I watched Ani Stuff's play, I think a little bit later version of it
Hmm.
as well. So what what kind of things can people expect in if they play that map besides just puzzles and parkour? It has an interesting
Well, it's
storyline to it.
yeah, it's not the story. It's I think it's a bit original, but it's only uh, about seven signs at the beginning and then at the end. So as you progress, the story doesn't really uh, follow, or how do you call it? Um,
Yeah,
it, it doesn't get told very much more.
sure.
And it's basically the puzzles and the parkour that uh, is the rest of the map.
Okay. And are you working on a another map at this point?
Yeah, I'm working on a new adventure map. I've not yet made up a name for
Okay.
it, but about the Iron Golem,
Oh, okay.
uh, and you're a traveler, and you're a villager, a citizen of a small town, and it gets attacked by zombies. And the Iron Golem isn't spotted for years, and you need to need to get them back to save your
Ah,
village.
okay. All right, so this one is called From Dirt to Bedrock. This is by Faith Cupid or Faithful Cupid, depending if you look at his YouTube or his Twitter.
Did he also make the custom map from Bird to Bedrock?
He no, he made a custom app called Merlin, which follows kind of the story of King Arthur's wizard Merlin. Yeah, yeah. This one's interesting because it has a lot to dodge in a very tight space, and he only
Yeah,
used like you know what is it, 10 by 10 of the 60 block grid. Oh,
yeah, I noticed.
so that was one of the things that I gave people a point for is if they used the whole width. I didn't necessarily say they need to use the whole width and length because sometimes you actually can't see it if you do that. But I definitely like the ones that put that extra bit of work to fill the whole drop. And then I noticed like on yours, for instance, you have the walls are decorated in one section with like almost like a hieroglyphics.
Yeah,
And so like you get a point for decorating the walls, and then in other portions there are points where the walls are actually decorated to the point that they're three-dimensional. So some people have like clouds or mountains.
yeah,
So I kind of gave 1 point for decorating the walls at all, and then 1 point for making them three-dimensional because in most of these maps the walls are just there for extra flavor. They don't, get in your way.
yeah. They you almost don't look
Yeah.
at them, anyways. But it's good to see that there's a lot of detail. It's always
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. All right, so this drop is called "The History of Minecraft Alpha to Release" by the Boy with Trains, which is also his YouTube channel. And this, I think this was the map that basically dictated that this all of these grouped together would be in the history wing, because this one's like the history of Minecraft, but then also
yeah,
it has similarities to the others where you're just falling past landscape. And there's a couple in this wing that are just didn't quite fit anywhere else, or they had like a historical significance, like the Egypt one, for example.
yeah.
All right, so this
I'm wondering, which wing did you put my map, the my dropper?
I think it might be in literature, but I would have to go back and double check because it had a story to it.
Yeah.
But I have
Oh,
to go back and double check. It might actually be in biography because it's like the story of an angel.
yeah.
I can't remember now. I moved a lot of them around. Now, how long did it take you? Like, how many hours would you say it took to make yours?
I think about 4 or 5
Oh, that's
hours.
not bad at all. Now,
It was also with the uh, thinking of the what I would put in
mhm.
it.
Now this one, if I remember correct, whoops. The strategy on this one is you've got to hit the spider web on the that
Yeah,
surrounds the first opening, and after the
it's a nice
ah
detail. Oh, here's a pumpkin. I think it's sponge.
yeah, after you catch the first edge in this one, there's one of the corners that you want to go to, and I can't remember which corner it is now. But if you just make your way over to the corner, then you'll be good.
Got another layer. Oh, you got the first. Great.
Yeah, I almost wish there was a easier like a way to speed up the spider webs.
Yeah. I also noticed in my drop that the first spider the first cobweb
Uh-huh.
layer when you read the story it's good for the story for the first time, but after that it becomes necessary to keep on falling into the
Oh
cobweb.
yeah, that's true. I know Cold Fusion did this. I can't remember. I think you might have done this too with some scoring items on the way down.
Yeah, yeah, I also
And
did.
it's I think that's cool because if somebody wants to play it and not worry about that stuff, they can. But if somebody really wants to give a challenge, they can play it and try to collect what was that, nine?
Nine redstone
That's
torches. Yes. At the end, you need them to basically get your wings back to be able to get back to the main the what you call it. Some of them I had a bit of trouble to hide them.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the first layer it was very easy to hide them because there were many planets, but the second and the third, especially the last one with the trees, I couldn't really find a spot to
Oh
hide
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's some of them you need to do a bit of jumping to get to them.
Oh, I just cheated my way down to the bottom. The other thing that I find really interesting is some of these maps look so awesome, but you can't really see the detail until you're like at the bottom looking up, or if you look at it while you're falling. You can't quite see it while you're looking straight down. You have to sort of look to the side, and if you look to the side, obviously you will miss the fall. The Four Levels of Minecraft by Alvaro Gudis.
Oh yeah, so you need to fall in the
Yeah.
lava.
Yeah, this one's hard because there's a big lava pool, but there's actually only one section of lava that you can fall through.
I like what he did with the stars at the end.
Yeah. Oh, I think you made it, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So that was the highlights from my playthrough of the library with KingLau3 and a short interview. Check out his map, Levels, while you're waiting for the library to be released on June 2nd. See you all then.